Hi guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv once more, back with another video, and it's time for an update on our 2k to 100k challenge. For those who are new, thank you very much for dropping by, and for those who are returning viewers and subscribers, thank you very much for supporting the channel, and I do appreciate every single one of you. And if you are new, please consider subscribing to support our channel, even if you don't intend on coming back. But I think if you don't come back, you'll be missing out on some proper alpha that we are sharing with you week in, week out. So it's probably worth you guys, subscribing to our channel. But also don't forget we are available on Twitter, and our Twitter handle is right here on the screen. From time to time we do post some time sensitive updates via Twitter, so if you don't want to miss out, please consider following us on Twitter as well. So our 2k to 100k challenge, where we share our public portfolio with up to 20 projects that we've invested at least $100 into. I say at least because for some we invested slightly higher, because that was the nature of the beast. When we invested, we were probably looking for round figures. So we are going to look at the progress we've made since the last time we did an update, which was only last week. Again guys, let us know through comments down below if you think doing the updates weekly brings any value. It might be that we need to ignore this and maybe go to monthly updates or fortnightly updates. Again, that's up to you guys. You never know, in the future we may start putting all these things to a decentralized autonomous organization vote or a DAO. So all I'm trying to hint here is maybe in the future we'll create our own DAO where the community will be voting on 1, the projects we should be doing research into, 2, the projects we should be investing in, 3, we may decide also start a community-owned portfolio, not a community shared like our 2k to 100k, but community-owned, where we will take whatever resources we get from the efforts of our community, be it via YouTube or via a future DAO. It's just an idea floating out there. When that happens, community will own that DAO. So that is an idea. We're working on something. It's a hint on what we think might be coming in the future. Anyway, so let's look at our portfolio and see where we got to versus where we were last week. Okay, so let's start with Moonbeam and its GLMR token. Last week, the price was 60.8 cents. This week, it's 58.4 cents. And our portfolio value this week is $58.40. Week on week, we are down 3.9%. And overall, we are down 44.9%. So next up is Pangolin and its PNG token. This is an Avalanche DEX, decentralized exchange. Last week, the price was sitting at 5.2 cents, and this week it's sitting at 5.3 cents, so we are slightly up by 6%. Our portfolio is sitting at $111.44, and overall we are up 1.2 cents. Next up is Fala Network and its PHA token, or the FAR token. Last week, the price was sitting at 10.7 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $106.95. This week, we're sitting at 10.7 cents, and our portfolio value is $107.61, and it's indicating that we are slightly up by 0.6%. Overall, we are down 1.4%, not too bad. Next up is Blockchain Monster Hunt and this BCMC token. This is a play to earn game. Last week, the price was sitting at 1.5 cents. Portfolio value was $87.55. This week, we are sitting more or less where we were. I think it's just a case of fractions. Last week, it was 1.531 cents. This week is 1.507 cents, so more or less where we were. Portfolio value last week was $87.55. This week it's $86.21, and we're slightly down by 1.5%. Overall, we are down 17.2%. Our next up is Polkadex and its PDEX token. This is a Polkadot decentralized exchange. Last week, the price was sitting at $1.84, and the portfolio was sitting at $118.88. This week, the price is $1.67, and the portfolio value is down by 9.6%, and it's sitting at $107.43. Overall, we're still up 1%. Next up is Iagon and its IAG token. This was one of the least performing projects we invested in last week. Let's see if anything has changed. So last week, the price of the IAG token was sitting at just over half a cent, and this week we are at 0.6 cents. Last week's portfolio was sitting at $50.39. This week it's sitting at $63.76. Whoa, that's great. And we are up 26.5%. So there has been some improvement, but we are still a massive 47% down overall. Okay, let's hope things keep looking up. You never know, might still come down. Next up is the Graph with its GRT token. Last week's price was 10.6 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $108.35. This week's price, it's 11.2 cents, and the overall portfolio is $114.48, and we're up approximately 5.7%. Overall, we're still up by 14.7%. Okay, that's one project showing some strength there. Next Next up is Gala network, and this ACA token. I don't know if it's left issues and travails behind it. I think this is still ongoing, but let's see what's going on. Last week's price was 22.5 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $114.80. This week, the price is 21.1 cents, so we are down 6.3%. Portfolio is sitting at $107.58. Overall, we are down 10.8%. Okay, not catastrophic, but it's still down. Okay, next up is Efinity, and it's EFI token. Efinity, a parachain on Polkadot developed by Engine. Last week's price was 14.5 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $138.01. This week, the price is sitting at 13.5 cents, and portfolio is sitting at $128.28, and we are down week on week, 7.1% down. Okay, overall, we are minus 2.6% down. So we are down overall by 2.6%. Next up is Oasis Network, and its ROS token, one of the early promising projects we invested in. Last week's price was 7.3 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $149.43. This week's price is down week on week 6.2%. Price this week is 6.8 cents. Portfolio is sitting at $140.20. So week on week, like I've already said, we are down 6.2%, but overall we are still 16.6% up. Okay. Next up is Holoride, and its RIDE token. This is a metaverse project on the Aragon network. Last week's price for Holoride was 17.5 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $102.64. This week's price 18.8 cents, and portfolio is sitting at $110.34. So Holoride is up week on week 7.5%. Overall, we are up 8.6%. So okay, that's another glimmer of hope there. Minswap, the Cardano DEX, last week was sitting at 2.2 cents per unit. Portfolio was sitting at $81. This week's price, I think it's a case of fine margins there. This week's price is almost unchanged, but we are still down 2.2%. So it's a fraction of a cent. Our portfolio is sitting at $79.19. Like I said, we are down week on week 2.2%. Overall, we are down 20.7%. Okay. Sundae swap and its Sundae token, that's another Cardano DEX. Last week's price was 2.7 cents, and portfolio was sitting at $90.84. This week's price is 2.5 cents, and portfolio is sitting at $83.85. So week on week, we are down 7.7%. Overall, we are down 24.9%. Okay. Trader Joe and its Joe token, Trader Joe being a decentralized exchange on Avalanche. Last week's price for the Joe token was 27 cents, and portfolio was sitting at $88.19. This week's price 27 cents, and portfolio is sitting at $88.38, a slight improvement of 0.2%. Overall, we are still down 28.6%. Next up is ImmutableX with its IMX token. This is a scaling solution on Ethereum. Thing is designed for scaling around NFTs. Last week's price was 86 cents, and portfolio value last week was $86.09. This week's price is 85.8 cents, and portfolio is sitting at $85.92. So we are slightly down. We are down week on week 0.2%. Overall, we are down 22%. Okay. Next up is Star Atlas, a play-to-earn metaverse project on Solana. So Star Atlas and its Atlas token. Last week's price was 0.7 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $96.38. This week's price is sitting at just over 6 cents, and portfolio is sitting at $93.05. So week on week, we are down 3.5%. Overall, we are down 20.9%. Okay. Next up is one of the most promising layer 1 projects in NearProtocol, and its Near token. Last week's price was $4.45. Portfolio was sitting at $89.16. This week's price is $4.31, and portfolio is sitting at $86.41. That's a decrease of 3.1%, and overall, we are down 17.4%. And finally, we've got our new entrant from last week, which was World Mobile Token. So we haven't added anything since then. World Mobile Token, our new entrant with this WMT Token. That's a Cardano project. Last week's price was 20.6 cents. Portfolio was sitting at $90.47. This week's price is 20.9 cents. So that's an increase, and portfolio is sitting at $91.94. So that's a slight increase of 1.6%. Yeah. But overall, we are down 8.1%. Okay. So there you have it, guys. That's the update. Overall, the portfolio is down from its original purchase price or cost of $1,997.41. We are down 12.5% from that. Our portfolio is currently sitting at 12.5% overall. Week on week, last week our portfolio was sitting at $1,770.72. $1,744.47. This week it's sitting at $1,744.47. So we're slightly down by 1.5% or 1.5%. So there you have it, guys. Yes, times are choppy, the markets are choppy, but with all this happening, with all the volatility and what's going on around the world, our portfolio is only down 12.5%. That's how I look at it. It's only down 12.5%. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, okay? It's never half empty with me. It's half full because I'm optimistic. What are your thoughts? Do you think there are other projects we should be looking at to add to our portfolio? As you know, we are on 18. We've got space to go up to 25 because as you can see, I think we got slightly over $500 within our budget cap to play with. What project do you think we should be adding? We've got some projects that we'll be looking at. I think we mentioned Kilt last week and there's a video coming through for Kilt. I think it's a project we will at some point be looking and considering once the DYOR video has been produced and posted. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let us know. And also, if there are any other portfolios you think we should be creating, again, ideas are welcome, guys. Until next time, this was your 2K to 100K weekly update from your host, FD for Sage5.tv, signing out. Bye for now.